Navi River Journey, the ride everyone loves to hate. Some say it's too short of a ride, some say the queue is hot and there's nothing to look at and it's boring, and those are all valid critiques. But here's a critique that I want to address in this video when it comes to Navi River Journey and rides like it, and that is, the ride is bad because it lacks a story. I'm JP, this is Rants, Rides, and Reviews, and let's talk about it. Theme parks make different rides for different reasons. Some emphasize story, others emphasize atmosphere. Let's look at the Haunted Mansion, for example. Now, the Haunted Mansion absolutely has a story. If you want to go down that rabbit hole, you could make video after video just talking about the deep lore of the Haunted Mansion, and I know many YouTubers have. But here's my question. If you were to grab a random person who just got off of Haunted Mansion and ask them, hey, what was the story of the ride you just experienced? Would they be able to tell you? Would they know who Master Gracey is or Constance Hatchaway? Most people get off Haunted Mansion and remember the atmosphere. They remember the stretching room. They remember the ballroom scene, how they felt, the vibe of the mansion. Right? It's not about the characters per se, but yet it's one of the most famous rides at the Magic Kingdom and at Disneyland. The People Mover is another example of this. It has a really light story. You're a citizen of Tomorrowland using the transportation system. There's no hero, there's no villain, there's no battle to be won. It's just you and the experience. You're seeing the sights, taking in the environment, and enjoying the world around you. The experience is the point, not the story. And that's where I think people misunderstand Navi River Journey. Ironically, this ride has more of a story than People Mover. You're traveling through the forests of Pandora on your way to witness a Navi celebration honoring Eywa. Right? That's why you see the Shaman of Songs at the end. But just like the People Mover, the attraction isn't built around the action. It's the atmosphere, the glowing plants, the nature, the wildlife, the music, the feeling of drifting through this living world. The goal isn't to rush you from point A to point B. The goal is to make you feel something. And with a lot of Disney's attractions, what makes them different from a lot of other places is they want you to feel something. And I think we don't get enough rides like this. We have a couple, but I love it when Disney tries to pull this stuff off. And I'm not saying Navi River Journey is a perfect ride. Yes, it could have used a couple minutes on the back end. Yes, it could have used more animatronics. I would have loved to see more Navi. I know we get the one at the beginning, but maybe some more animatronic wildlife, those panther-looking creatures. I would have loved to see a practical version of those, maybe. But it's flawed, and I'll admit that. But to say it's bad because it doesn't have a story just doesn't make sense to me. And not to mention the score of this ride is also amazing. I don't know the words, but the ah-eh-wah, ah-eh-wah, ah-eh-wah. You know, it's so catchy. And the animatronic at the end, yes, there's only one, but hey, it is the best animatronic Disney has ever made, still to this day, and I'll fight anyone who says otherwise, okay? Better than Galaxy's Edge animatronics. If you look at Rise of the Resistance, the Kylo Ren animatronics, it looks a little off to me. I might be the only one, but to me, when I look at it, it's like you can tell that's an animatronic. But when you look at Navi River Journey's animatronic, you cannot tell. At least I cannot tell that is animatronic just by looking at it. And it's just an incredible thing. It's an incredible feat that the Imagineers were able to pull off with this attraction. So if you like rides like Haunted Mansion and People Mover, and even Pirates of the Caribbean to a certain extent, because before the movies came out, I could almost guarantee you that a random average guest would not be able to tell you what's going on in Pirates of the Caribbean other than you're observing pirates being pirates. And so hopefully you're able to at least appreciate what the Imagineers were trying to do with Na'vi River Journey. And from my understanding, there was some budget cuts that had to be made, and that's why we didn't get the extension. That's why we didn't get more animatronics. But they did what they could do, right? And I think us being theme park heads, we should at least be able to look at it and say, okay, I see what they were going for, and hey, it's a vibe. It is an absolute chill experience. And as a theme park fan, we love theme parks because we love getting lost in these worlds. We love being able to just be immersed in environments. And with these rides like People Mover, like Haunted Mansion, like Na'vi River Journey, we are invited to just exist. We are invited to just breathe and take in these worlds that have been created for us. And that's the whole point of theme parks. And so when I hear this critique of Na'vi River Journey, that it's bad because it just lacks a story, I'm like, hey, it's a little bit more nuance than that. Hey, thanks for watching the video. My name's JP, and I'm pretty new to the YouTube thing. So if you like the video, it would go a really long way. Or if you want to do me one better, hit that subscribe button. And let's talk about theme parks. What do you think of Na'vi River Journey? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Tell me why in the comments below. This is Rants, Rides, and Reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.